Toss Richie Barrington there was also telling me that he would have liked to have had a bowl first, no doubt about that. So the Scottish 11 and the Nepal 11. There is the Scottish team. Thought Andrew Mead was exceptional the other day, just missed out on that 100. He'll open the batting with Charlie Tier. Suspect we'll see Brandon McMullen at number 3, Richie Barrington at 4, Michael Jones in this new role at number 5. He has sustained an injury, and Safian Sharif, the highly experienced Scottish all-rounder, well, really bowling all-rounder. He has come into the squad, not into the team. I think he's just landed today. A slightly different makeup. As Karen Casey takes the new ball, and there's a lovely bit of shape on offer. They had a national emergency declared as floods across the country. Straight through, and it's a beauty.
Well, as good as Andy Umeed was in that 10-wicket win against the USA, Charlie Tier never really looked set, and this is just far too good for anybody. Look at that. That's showing that it's going to nip away. And
joy, unbridled joy for... He may have a record as he drives flowingly and really well through the offside. We've got to get 2 bowlers taking the ball away from the left-handers. That's pulled, really well pulled. Lamachani, I don't think got anything on it to that full toss. It's another misfield. This time it's Gulshan Jet. Nepal, not at their usual standards, and this one is going to cost 4.
Be the best player in the world, Luka Doncic. Kyrie Irving, who's a specialist with the ball, and then...
Oh, lovely flowing drive from Umeed. Slightly overpitched. It's his second cover drive for 4. That
you could just getting on CBS Sports or finding their way into mainstream media.
Got him. And it's Cammy that gets past Umeed. The player of the match from 4 days ago is being cleaned up.
USA, but this is just brilliant. It was going to take something brilliant to get rid of Andy Umeed, who was just covering the swing so well. And look at that. He's probably just played down the wrong line a touch.
Up with an absolute perler. A real Jaffa, a beauty from Sampal Kami. He is bold, clean bowled for 14. Across all sorts of formats that we have in the cricket club system. Strike rate up above 90 between T20 and ODI cricket, and then turn it away. As Barrington goes to one of his favourite shots.
This is just through the hands, no deep mid-wicket, safe stroke in the end.
Googly out of the back of the hand. This is really close. This is gone. 1, you won't get me for 2. The slog sweep was to the leg break. This out of the back of the hand, skids on. The question was, did it impact in line?
I reckon it did. I don't think he got far enough across his stump. The option and the risk to go to the leg spinner works wonders for Nepal. Lamachani strikes, and there you go. That's wicket number 3, exactly what Nepal was after.
How would I describe it, Aman?
Trying to carve out holes.
Tickled around the corner. This is going to be 4, I think, because the outfield's pretty quick. And it will run away to the rope. Just the wrong line from league, of course. And they're only allowed playing 2 or 3 others. Barrington goes to one of his trademark strokes. Slashed away over the head of even Dipendra Singh Irene. Look at the fans up there. Always get some exercises in during the match. There's the googly. Oh, now. If there's no bat involved. Oh, yeah, man. It's 4 in the starting 11, okay, but there isn't a restriction. As Jones edges it and is dropped. It did go sharply to the man who can keep wicket, Anil Shah. Game. Jones is put down. But now, is he gone? Oh, yes, he is.
Looking to score runs, score him in a hurry. Felt that this session had to belong to Scotland. And he picked RF Sheikh as the man he wanted to take on. He just threw all of his hands at it. This one nipped away. Got at the toe end of the bat. No real power. And Rohit Bodo has a knack of backpedaling to the ball. That's not the typical way you want to do it, but he's so quick. He gets his head in a great position. His hands are nice and high. 1 play or 2, but you're not really invested with your heart and soul.
Cut away and taken. Arif Sheikh.
He's just cut too close to the body. Wasn't able to get it behind square the way he was looking to do so. You take a look, and again, It's just slightly angled in, and that's the real difference of why he couldn't get it behind square, couldn't get over the ball. And
he would have given Gulshan Jah 6th in a row, but he felt that he had something from his teenager to continue to offer. They've not just broken the partnership, they've got both the set men. Can't do that. You don't mind finishing 5th or 6th, but ideally you want to finish top 4. Because it's on driven for 4. Probably the shot of the day so far for Scotland from Michael Leask. He looks in a nice rhythm today, Lamachani, doesn't he? Let's cut away. It beats Dipendra Singh Airi. Just a bit of a drag down. Maybe the first one he hasn't got exactly where he'd like.
As one of the best bowlers in the world, T20 bowlers, he's such a hot commodity.
This time, and slowly, ever so slowly, almost a la Rudy Kurtzen. This replay is going to be interesting.
Going to be very interesting. Again, this is brilliant. This is the art of seam bowling. It's pitched up, swung in. Has it come off the bat? That's the real question. That's what Leask
long end of some decisions in the T20s. This time, they've got one going their way. Michael Leask is furious. Now, this looks close. This looks really good to me, and it's given. I think 6 of the 7 wickets that have fallen have gone in the first over the bowling change. This, for me, on first view, looks very out.
Yeah, that wind pushing it in. It definitely looks like the leg spinner. Has it pitched in line? I think it has. It's straightening there, and I think that's going on a Castle leg. Right, the wrongs from that match against USA. Cross goes for 15. Just looked like he was going to get set at the game in the bigger picture. Look at things holistically. And there you go. There's the wicket. A holistic view of Gulshan Jah's innings will show you he's...
Well, this is great captaincy. I'll tell you why. Because the ball before, Jack Jarvis's front foot had gone nowhere near where it needed to. He gets the slip in. That preys on Jarvis's mind. And now it's a slightly wider length. There's a technical fragility there. Times as Powdell made a bowling change today and it's led to a wicket. I think that's the 7th time.
Changes to take wickets, not just to restrict runs. It's been brilliant.
Now, big stroke, and it's a big stroke that's gone all the way. Mark Watt says, well, I'm not, but still over 12 overs to bat. That's not clever. That's the googly down the leg side. That's going to cost 5.
Okay, it's not just what this game means, it's how you apply this to the future matches.
This is going to be 4. Just raced away, hasn't it? For his role at the very death. I love the fact he's bounced back so strongly since. As this is edged and gone.
Spinner, that's the real key here. You see Will, he's anticipating it to be the googly. He's watching for the one to come back in. He played a couple of shots down the ground, so now he's more looking to drive. It's just the 9 runs to his name. And now Scotland in real trouble now. Real trouble to not finish their 50 overs and have to defend the total. 4 fielders in the ring. And now he can just kind of be aggressive against Sampokami.
Down the track, hacks it towards long on, and it's over his head. It is the maximum. You just have a sense that this... Be able to bring you the replay after this ball. As Watt hits towards long off. Now, has he got enough of this? Yes, he has. That's the shot of the innings. It's an exceptional stroke.
We've talked about headed in to that second innings.
And he's being cleaned up. 3 wickets, and it means that at the halfway stage, Scotland have been rolled out for just 154 on what to me doesn't look like that bad a batting surface. We saw there's still runs in it from Mark Watt. If Nepal bat well, thanks to them, and our thanks to all of you for tuning in. Brad Curry's got the new ball in hand. He's going to be bowling to Asif Sheikh. In fact, he's bowling to Anil Shah. They've done that to me again. 2 games in a row. The scorers over. Another big shot. Okay, it's a great shot. And it's gone all the way for 6. Not the approach. We get on to Twitter if you can, or try it on Instagram DM. Glorious shot. The shot of the chase. Just a push, no more than that. Doesn't try to overhit. Yeah, good start. Much better now. A bit more from Nepal. Just as I say that, they've lost their first wicket. And who else would it be but Brandon McMullen? Up, sad, just never looked settled in his knock, and he's been adjudged to be LBW.
Yeah, McMullen back into the attack and straight into the wickets. Let's take a look. It's jumped back off the length, and he's played all around it. And yeah, that's hit straight on middle stump. It's a good...
Monty Desai is fond of this. He is fond of flexibility in his batting lineup. Out of almost any hole. Anywhere you're in trouble in Nepal. Tiksa, sub-Tiksa. Bowls him. Oh no, it doesn't, but it is LBW. I thought it got through.
Again, it's just been a painstaking stay at the crease. He hasn't known when to come forward, when to go back. And you can just see here, he's kind of just stuck in no man's land. Gets across himself, just tries to get the bat down. It's clear as day.
Sheer hard out. Bertel down the ground, driven nicely. Just missed the start of it. But that gets maybe the loudest cheer of the day. Maybe fighting hard and probing away. Another nice straight drive. It's the second one of his innings. This is like the Bertel we saw at number 3 in the T20 series. Chance to correct that in their home conditions or local conditions. It'll be held in Muscat. Bowls him, he's chopped on. Asif Sheikh cannot believe it because he's done all the hard work.
Indeed. It felt a lot like Kyrie Irving from yesterday. And this one is a very good delivery. He's drifted quite well. And again, just look, it just doesn't turn. It almost just straightens up a bit.
Sheikh is dismissed for 21, bowled by Mark Watts.
Turn things around in a huge way to get back up to the top.
Edged and gone. It's McMullen again, and it's the big one. It's Rohit Powdell. There's a wobble. Now there's a real twist. Now there's a turn. Scotland fighting ever so hard. And this is just, well, it's a bit of a tame dismissal.
He hasn't done much wrong. Yes, he's poked outside the off stump, but it's not a lot wrong with Rohit Powdell, but he'll be very disappointed. Needed to have a big innings today, and he hasn't come with the goods. 1 for 3. Again, the wickets that are fallen, and Nepal's history with this.
Oh, well, a leave that's nearly brought about a wicket. I think it's going to bring about 4 runs. Nobody's done anything they were supposed to. Brandon McMullen's fallen over.
But again, it's all squared away. That's a perfect example of where the game is right now.
Now, I think this has been put down. I'm going to have another look at it because, and please forgive us, we're in a difficult position. We're not behind the bowler's arm, but it looked to me to be a catching opportunity, and it was. And it's burst through his hand.
In the context of this.
Now a much more authoritative cut shot.
To say, oh no, I don't want to face this delivery.
Driven flowingly again. Arif Sheikh is playing a little gem of a knock. It's changing this game. Slightly overpitched.
Dick walks in. He's just stabilized alongside Bertel.
Oh, now this is close, and this is gone. Jarvis, he comes wide the crease and angles it back in. Well, he might have got bad on this. He might be unlucky in the decision. I don't think he is. I think this is going to go on and hit middle stump.
Yeah, I agree. Probably sliding just a bit further across behind the stumps. He almost, when it was given, just kind of clapped his hands, raised the arms up, and almost just desperation. Just, yeah, final.
Great pal of mine a few years back tweeted about not having any. This one's cut away for 4. Not in control. Mark Watt thought he had a chance, thought it might have gone to slip. Watt likes a battle, in fairness. I think it's more him raging against the wind as much as anything. Helped around the corner. Good batting. That's going to be 4. Arif Sheikh is playing a gem of a knock. He's brilliant and as young, as talented as him. He can play shots like this. Doesn't have a bat sponsor. It's your last warning. Sign him up and sign him up now. If you don't, you'll have missed out. What a...
This is where you go to.
Oh, that's the shot of the day from either side. Driven somewhat on the up, which we never saw Vijay and Malala do. Now, an attempted slog sweep down the ground may well have gone all the way. Empty.
Yep.
What's he going to do? Hurdle him. Big shot. Jazz, a fine talent, isn't he? Look at the power he hits the ball with. This goes a long, long way for 6. Nepal, they're on the brink. I don't think Arif Sheikh would be a bad choice either. As Brandon McMullen comes back into the attack. It's going to be some free runs. May well. Oh, nearly 5 of them. But instead it'll be 4 as they'll run 3. Good piece of fielding down on the rope from Brad. 2 points are being secured for Nepal. This is tickled away for 4. Well, what a lovely way. His 50 was the critical one there. It's just 2 to win. And it is if it gets to the rope, which it will. It's going to be 50 for Arif Sheikh. Fittingly, he wins the winning runs. McMullen is the first to congratulate him. It's a 7th one-day international 50. And maybe, apart from that innings against the UAE and around the world, as they're back, up and running, they are back, baby.
We are so back. That's what all the graphics will be saying for Nepal fans. And yes, that first ODI win that they've captured.
The fans, it's going to wrap up the coverage for me. Aman Patel is going to get down to do the post-match ceremony. I want to thank you so much, as always, for watching. Really enjoyable day of cricket as Nepal have raced to this chase. They've won it with over 20 overs to spare. Good for their net run rate too. It's been an Arif Sheikh